Nu ska vi bjuda upp Outi Eskelinen from Teknos, and I'm going to change to English. So they're a leader in industrial coating in 20 countries, and we're going to hear about their journey together with inRiver and Henrik Ben. So please, Henrik, Outi, welcome up on stage. Big round of applause. Applause
so
are
much.
nice. Welcome up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we switch into English here. My name is Henrik Ben, and I run product marketing at inRiver, a global provider of the inRiver PIM platform. Just before I announce our customer here, who's going to talk a bit about their stuff, I just wanted to point out that if you want to know more about the inRiver PIM platform and what we actually do and how we can help you, we're represented out in the lobby. So please go and find Daniel and Joachim, and they will take care of you. Okay, so I'm very, very proud to have one of our customers here today. It's Outi Eskelinen from Teknos. She runs B2B marketing. So welcome.
Thank you very much, Henrik.
Yeah, thank you very much. So Outi, could you please introduce us to your business and your story?
Yes,
Okay.
I'd be happy to.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure. I had a really convenient ATR flight from Helsinki to Stockholm, Bromma, last night, so I'm really ready for this. So I'm from Teknos, and Teknos is a paint and coating supplier. We are a European leading manufacturer and supplier of paints and coatings, and our main focus is on B2B sales, so industrial sales, and we also have a strong position in B2C sales, but today I'm more focusing on B2B and what does that to do with the digital concept. We are one of the Finland's biggest family-owned companies. We are running the business in the third generation of Kiikka family. It's Mrs. Paula Salastie today who's owning the business and also acting as the CEO of the company. We have production sites in 7 countries. I will talk about that a bit later. And we are our own sales offices in 17 countries, and also we are selling through dealer network all around the world in more than 20 countries. The turnover, the numbers you see there, it's 2014 still. The 15 figures haven't been published yet, but a little less than 300 million euro a year, and 75% of that is industrial, so B2B. We have 1,200 people working for Teknos, and out of that, it's almost 200 people working in R&D. So that means that our products and solutions that we're selling, they're really much to do with chemistry, with recipes, with technology, and how does this fit to the digital world and digital transformation. We will talk about that very soon. Our vision is to be a leading manufacturer and supplier of technically advanced products and solutions. And that is actually one very big thing also guiding through these digital transformation goals that we have. Because when we want to have to be a leading supplier of technically advanced products, we also need to make sure that the portfolio and the expertise that we have, we can expose that in the best possible way to all the markets that we are selling to. So we think that these new digital tools like PIM and the new CMS system Episerver that we are implementing at the moment will help and support us in exposing the product portfolio to the market. A little view on our history. Teknos was founded in 1948, just after the Second World War, when the construction boom was starting. A lot of things has to be rebuilt, and also the steel construction was booming. And then Teknos started selling the anti-corrosive protection products for the steel construction, and that is still the main asset that we have today. That we have a lot of knowledge on that technology, but there are many more. But as you can see, we have very quickly increased our network. Internationally, we have grown international through the acquisitions, but also like new establishment to the new markets. We have sales offices in 17 countries today, and each year we are settling our business in new target markets. And once we've acquired these businesses, we also bought new technologies, new ways of producing coatings, new chemistries, new production processes. And that is a mixture, and because it's also international mixture, that now sets us this challenge to how we guide and lead the product portfolio we have today. How we steer that, like category management wise, towards the global markets. Here you can see the production sites, and as I said, these cover different kind of chemistries, different kind of production types. It might be powder coatings, might be wet paints, and also different kind of recipes. And the product information comes from these sites. So it is not only the head office or the head production sites in Finland that produce the product information. It comes from all over these sites, from the people there. We divide our business in 3 different business segments. One of them is the architectural coatings, and this is probably the most familiar to you. So when you go to your closest hardware store and buy a bucket of paint, that's what this business segment represents for. So paints and coatings for consumers, home painters or professionals. This accounts for 25% of our turnover. And then we go to business solutions. And the other one of that is the industrial wood paint and coating solutions. So this is like industrially produced wood materials, like house packages, claddings, windows, doors, other wooden profiles. And then the third segment that I'm representing for is the metal segment. So metal and aluminum structures all around us that has to be painted and coated. And this is actually, you mentioned vision and passion. And when we talk about business to business sales and to the industrial world, you don't always match that concept with vision and passion. But I consider that my task is to make people realize the whole metal world that is around us, like everything that is here, for example, in this room, that is metal, it is also painted. And some of them, for example, those Genelec loudspeakers are painted with our products. And this is now the story that I would like to tell through the new digital channels. And one more thing that actually differentiates the metal B2B business and also the industrial wood business from consumer business is that it's not only the paint product that we sell in a can. It is very often a solution of different technologies, a bundle of different products that are tailor-made and customized for certain customers' production processes or different needs. So if you have a mining machine or you have a train, they are exposed to like totally different environments or stress. It might be rock, it might be salt, it might be UV, it might be fertilizers. And all this has to do with the special chemistry that we have behind the product. And I have one example. It's in a video. We have packaged one metal solution in 2-minute video. Just an example how we can expose our products.
This isn't a regular paint. This is technology. Big difference. Slowly but surely, taking shape as one of the most resistant coatings on the planet. Once applied, it's ready to face extreme wear, giving unmatched protection to the surface beneath it. Gravel or sledge, doesn't matter. This coating can take it all.
Pratar on teknologia, jossa kahden reaktiivisen komponentin ominaisuuksia säätämällä luodaan nopeasti kovettuva, äärimmäisiä olosuhteita kestävä pinnoite. Polyurean tyypillisin käyttölämpötila-alue ulottuu 40 pakkasasteesta aina 150 lämpöasteeseen saakka. Ja lujuutensa ja joustavuutensa ansiosta se kestää äärimmäisiä mekaanisia rasituksia.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Really interesting. I mean, a lot of different components there for different types of customers, a lot of product information that needs to be sorted and configured in the right way. So could you maybe describe the situation before you decided to implement PIM? What was your thinking there?
Well, based on the history that we had, the production sites in many places, and also the product information in many places and provided from different sides of the world, we were in a situation that the product information was very fragmented. And it wasn't even very transparent for us between the business segments. And we also found the challenge of how to guide the category management towards the market, like how to build our group product portfolio, how to see what's available, what kind of products fit what kind of markets, legislation-wise or environment-wise, for example. So we had a lot of product information in many places, and we are dealing with recipes. So there's not much space for human error when we are detailing the recipes and the TDSs, the technical data sheets. So we were in a situation where we need to do a lot of manual work, and there's of course increasing risk of human error in that.
Yeah. So these are some of the challenges I guess you were up to. Could you describe some of the objectives that you really wanted to address by implementing a PIM?
Well, we wanted to be able to package our product offering in a way that we can utilize the chemistry product information that we have, but also include the unique selling points and kind of package this story behind the product in a way that we can expose it to the market and actually tell the story also in regards of the B2B products, like why is this product or solution so good?
Yeah. So I understand from the video here in your presentation that you're operating internationally, so across several countries. So what advantages do you expect to get from this perspective by having a product information management system in place?
Well, of course, it's easier for us to put the group product portfolio in place to the markets that we want to sell to, and also by that ensure that we are working efficiently capital-wise. But also it allows us to take into consideration different target markets and different legislation. For example, if we might have one product which doesn't fit to the all markets just because of the legislation, or then we might have a product in Brazil that doesn't suit into the production in northern Siberia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that goes with translation as well?
Yeah. More than 20 languages, and when we are talking about these technical data sheets, that is the mandatory document that has to be included with the chemical products, these need to be translated. So we are talking about tens of different languages, and that the product information in that should be correct.
Okay. So I throughout the process, I understand that you evaluated or other systems. So what was the final criteria that you were looking for to sort of match your
final
selection?
final one. We are in the middle of digital transformation at Teknos at the moment. We are implementing a new website very soon.
Yes.
The launch is in end of March.
Okay, coming up soon.
Very
Yeah.
soon. And to be able to expose the product portfolio in that website, we needed to have the PIM system. That was one reason of looking for one. And we have mainly the product information in our ERP system. And when we want to put it out to the web, we need something in between.
Yeah.
And this has to do a lot with integrations between different systems. So
Okay.
when we were selecting a supplier, we wanted to find one that could actually tackle these integrations with our ERP system, with Episerver that we selected as a partner for the new web, as well as the future translation connector that we will use
That's
for
great.
translations.
So, so now looking ahead, I know that you're way into the implementation, and so what is the next step or the next steps that you're looking to achieve with this sort of foundation?
Well, the first thing is to be able to success in the website launch. We want to be able to create a wow effect also for these industrial B2B products, not only for the consumer products. And if I understood Swedish enough in the beginning, we talked about this passion and how people feel and experience, and also in the B2B purchasing decision making. So even though these are industrial B2B products, they are packaged in a way that it can evolve emotions, and that's something I would like to expose through the digital as well.
That's great. It's a great story you have there. A great, perfect example of B2B
The
and
start of the story.
yeah, and telling great product stories through the use of product information management platform. So Oti, I truly appreciate that you took the time to come over here and talk to people here. Why don't we give her a big hand for doing this?
Thank you all.
And I give you mine as well. Again, I want to encourage you all to come and talk to us in the lobby. So thank you very much, and have a great rest of the day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Jag tycker det är härligt med folk som verkligen brinner för sin produkt. Oti gillar färg, det är inget snack om saken. Och det där har jag sett hos många väldigt framgångsrika varumärken. Jag hade Absolut Vodkas marknadschef på scenen, och så ville jag provocera lite grann. Så sa jag, men menar du på fullt allvar att 3 på morgonen när jag häller Red Bull i vodkan, det är citron i och någon röker en cigarr bredvid mig, att den här smakar oändligt mycket bättre än alla andra vodkor? Hon tittar med ögonen och säger, jag förstår inte frågan, det är klart att den gör det. Och verkligen liksom gillar produkten. Jag jobbade med ett stort holländskt oljebolag, och där är de lika maniska när det gäller säkerhet. Därför har man pipelines, då vill man vara säker. Och då har de en person som står och säger åt folk att hålla i ledstången, för man vill inte att någon ska ramla. På fullt allvar. Sir, please, the handrail. Alltså, ursäkta. Och så går alla, så håller alla i ledstången. Och jag tyckte det var jätteroligt. Så när jag höll föredrag där så skämtade jag om ledstången. Inte roligt. Ingen skrattade, alla bara. Men det där obsessive är häftigt när folk verkligen bryr sig på riktigt.